Hi guys, it's Miss Boholst, and I wanted to go through just a few things about the packet. It's very thick. It's because we decided to provide materials for the rest of the school year, just in case. We don't know if we're going to reopen. Right now, there are about 5 or 6 states, I think, that haven't yet decided, and Nevada's one of them. The other states have closed for the remainder of the school year. So just anticipating that might be where we're at. You're going to notice that in the beginning there are directions for the reading assignments. There are some stories included in here that are from our reading program, and there included are the what we call anchor charts that help guide kids in reading skills. So for example, retelling, monitor and clarifying, so reminding kids to stop and think about the words that they've read and do they understand what they've just read. So you'll notice there are lots of anchor charts in here, and these are ones that we use in the classroom, so the kids will have seen them before, and it's a good reminder. More on theme, character, making connections to text. So this is not meant to replace all reading time. We do want kids to read for fun a lot. We want them to read at least 20 minutes a day of just free choice reading. And then they have the 2 response choices to pick from each week. And you'll notice that there's space right in the packet for them to write their responses. 2 per week. Then there is also quite a long list of words that are very common, popular words that are used in 3rd grade, 4th grade text. And there is a word study menu. So the kids are again going to pick some activities from their choice board, and these are all related to the actual words in the list. So for example, they could find 10 words that have 5 or more have more than 3 syllables, or they could write a poem using 10 of the words. So things like that. Then when you get into the writing part, there are quite a few really cool writing prompts. And again, we want 2 per week, free choice. The kids can pick what they really want to write about. There is a checklist here, and the checklist is just meant for kids to think about what they are doing in their writing. Is their writing 3rd grade writing? So are they using capitals and punctuation marks? Do their sentences make sense when they read them back to themselves? Are they sounding out their words when they spell them? Word choice. We discourage kids from using what's called boring words, which is, usually words like nice, good, awesome, stuff. We discourage that. We want them to use more specific words. So instead of saying nice, maybe they want to say pleasant or friendly, or instead of saying the nice boy shared his sandwich with his friend, we might say the generous boy shared his sandwich with his friend. So just a little more specific word choice. And of course, we want the kids to stay on topic and write neatly. There is plenty of writing space, lots of paper there, followed by the stories from our reading program. All new, kids haven't read these stories yet. So when you get into the math, you're going to hear your kids say that they have done this before. And so what we decided to do was give the kids lots of review because we want them to be very strong in what they've already learned for next year. So this is practice and review. You have your directions, nice little handy checklist there for you. If you have 3 kids like me and you're trying to monitor all of what they're doing, this comes in really handy. Then we've included any activities you could do at home that help those kids with the skill, and the letters that you've probably seen me send home about the mathematics in this unit. So it just talks about what the learning expectations are for kids in that particular topic. So this one happens to be about multiplication and how we teach it. And of course, followed by the work itself. Then you get into, at the very end, you have unplugged lessons for technology. So unplugged means these are lessons that help teach computer science and the concepts of computer science, but do not require a computer or a internet connection. So these are pretty cool. Computational thinking involves a lot of understanding how to be creative, how to design something new. The kids get into learning coding, and so that's where you see skills such as fold a piece of paper in different ways to see how to make it fall faster. That's actually a coding skill. Kids, when they start to learn how to code, they learn that certain lines of code help create a faster outcome than another line of code. So there is a connection there, although it may seem a little bit weird. And then some of them actually do have some digital citizenship and privacy review. So how to behave and be safe online. Your PE activity calendar has all these wonderful ideas for keeping the kids active. A music menu. Lots of choices there. Make up your own song, sing it to your family so your kids can stay creative. I think that one I'm gonna make my kids do today. And then the last part of, my kids are in the background. They said, no, you're not. The last part is for gifted and talented education families. If your kids are in GATE, it's actually literature that the GATE teachers have handpicked for 3rd and 4th graders. And if your child is reading at a 3rd grade level or is already reading at a 4th grade level, which many of your kids are, there are some really wonderful titles here that are totally appropriate for 4th grade. And many of them are classics. You could probably get them for free online. And some of them are actually included on Epic Books, which if you're having trouble getting your kids onto Epic, let me know and I will give you the code and make sure that you guys have access, because there's thousands and thousands of free titles on Epic Books online. So if you have any questions, of course I'm available. Dojo, text, call. I'm happy to help. Don't get overwhelmed. This is meant to last for a month. So no stress, just something to keep your kids learning and reviewing so that when they go back to school in the fall or next month, maybe, we don't know, they are feeling confident in their reading and their math skills. So thank you very much. And please let me know if you have any questions.